All right, so my apologies about that. I don't know, but anyway, so the point that I was making about Satan. Wait, I think I still got one on. Give me 1 second. One. Okay, I think we're good now. Salakia. It's crazy over here right now. All right, so let me just make sure. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure. All right, I believe there is should be good. All right, perfect, perfect. Thank the water, y'all. I appreciate that. All right, so all right, my bad. All right, so everybody, this is again a point that we're making on Satan. I want everybody to let's just go back so that we don't get lost. You are a vehicle. You are inside of the vehicle. This shell is you, but there is also something inside of you that is you. Now, have you ever, I asked my rib this a little earlier, have you ever had a voice speak to you in your head while you had the other voice speaking? That right there, that other voice, that's Satan. That remember they in the street, you know, on the cartoons, I believe, you know, in the movies and sitcoms and stuff, they'll have that one little angel here on the right shoulder, they'll have the demon right there on the left shoulder, and they'll both be in your ear like, nah, man, don't do that. And the other one like, yeah, you should do it. That right there is actually how the mind works. That's how Satan works. Remember, I was telling you, he has his vices. 1 second, 1 second. Yeah, so Satan, he has his vices. He'll make sure that you never get the thing that you want to actually have. But you have got to make it up in your mind. You got to make it up in your mind and say, there is nothing that is going to stop me. You have got to want whatever, let's say whatever it is that you want, you got it more, you got to want it more than air. You got to want it more than water. You got to want it more than life itself. And the thing that you really should be fighting for is nothing materialistic. Again, I said it earlier, if you watch the live, it is, you've got to want this peace of mind. Now, ask yourself, what's going to actually give you the peace of mind? The thing that's going to give you the peace of mind is not money. People always say, can money buy happiness? Man, you go and find so many celebrities and people that end up dying on drugs because they overdose, because they're depressed, because they can't trust nobody, because they don't know who loved them for their money or loved them for being them. You find, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to ask yourself, is it going to be cars? Is it going to be women? Is it going to be clothes? Is it going to be, you know what I'm saying? What is going to give you the real happiness that you need? And I'm just, I hate to break it to you. In America, there's a lot of temporary happiness, but there's no permanent happiness here. And the reason is because you're not supposed to have permanent happiness here in America. In the scriptures that this is not our rest. This is not the place that we're supposed to find rest at. Simply not to say that you ain't supposed to get no sleep, or you ain't supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't supposed to have fun or nothing like that. Enjoy yourself, have fun, live your life. But understand that life could be so much better if you had your own place, not just an apartment or a crib. Imagine if you owned a piece of land and you didn't have to pay rent for that piece of land. Imagine that. Imagine if you had electricity and you didn't have to pay a $500 light bill for your home. It was ran off something that you created in your damn backyard with some tinfoil and a fan, and you made it work, and now it runs electricity throughout your whole house. And mistakenly, it runs electricity to the next 30 houses down the block. And nobody pays for it because it's naturally given to you off the sun. That's how life is supposed to be. Imagine if you could actually get water and you ain't got to pay $1 for it. Imagine that. You ain't got to go get no water bottle from the store. You can go to the local spring and scoop as much water as you want. Or you got a spring in your backyard and you just pump it and the water comes out. Or you can turn the faucet. Or a maid that brings you water. Or a bucket. Could have those things. That's how life is supposed to be. This is like this. Imagine if, as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now, I'm not saying that you could be these people, but imagine if you could live like white people. Imagine if you could have the freedom of what they say. You could be white free in 21. Imagine if you could have that feeling of actually being a free person, of actually knowing what it means to be free. Like, imagine not having to worry about how you gonna pay your next bill, or if you gonna have enough, or if you gotta work 40. You gotta work, you know what I'm saying? You gotta work 3 times the overtime just to be able to have basic necessities. Imagine if you didn't have to do that no more. Now, I don't want to go too far in fantasy land, but I want you to imagine even now some of the things that you want now. What are you willing to sacrifice and give up to actually get those things? Because there's going to be hindrances. There's going to be brick walls. There are going to be so many things to get the small things that you want, let alone the great things. Let alone the great things. Just think about the small things that you're trying to, what you're trying to, like, let's say, like my rib, right? She is having to set up this baby shower, right? Who knew that it would be hell and a half just to set up a party? This should be a simple task. But there's always going to be some salt in the game. There's always going to be something in your way to make sure that you are never able to do the thing easily. That's Satan. Because America, again, I was on the temporary happiness, and I'm going to keep touching on that. But I just want to keep showing y'all that no matter whatever it is that you're trying to do, there's going to be something in the way. Like, let's just say something as simple as a phone call, right? You need to cancel a car, or you need to do something, or whatever. You need to somebody in customer service. Guess what's going to be in your way? I'm sorry, we have other callers on the line. Your call wait time is 45 minutes and 36 seconds. Now you pissed when all you had to do was call and say, I just want to cancel something, and then you off the phone. But now you got to wait 45 minutes. How bad do you want to cancel it? That's the question. How bad do you want to cancel it? You want to cancel it right now? Well, you're going to wait the 45 minutes. That's how the Lord works. That's how Satan works. The Lord don't see, and this is why I put the two together like that. This is why I said this is how the Lord works, this is how Satan works. Because most people are confused. Christians, Catholics, anybody dealing with the Bible, Muslims, spiritual people, witches, warlocks, whatever the hell you want to be. People that are atheists, they all believe the same thing. And what they believe about Satan is that he is a power that rivals the Most High God. Now, let's just break this sentence down 1 second. Satan rivals the Most High. Now, we don't see the spirit, but we call him the Most High God. He's the Most High Spirit. There's no spirit to him or above him that's better than him. Okay. I think we should be, okay. So you can see me, we good? Okay, Most High in Christ, Most High in Christ. The water. I appreciate the one, appreciate that. So there is a power. This is the Most High God, right? He's the biggest power there is. He's the greatest power. There's nothing greater. Nothing. He's up here. This is Satan, who works for the Most High. Satan is an employee. He's not an employer. He's an employee. He can't rival the Most High. That's like saying my sons, which are 2, 3 years old, rival me as a 35-year-old man. I'm the biggest power there is. But my 2 sons, no matter how much strength they have, no matter how mad they get, no matter whatever they try to do, they could never touch a picture of me because they're so little. They're little powers. That's how Satan works. It's the same thing. That's how the Most High, he's the biggest God there is. There is no bigger God. So how could he even rival? How could Satan even rival the Most High God? It's not possible. Not possible, even a little bit. I want to get into a couple of these things, right? Because I'm trying to tell y'all, he has his devices. He got his tricks. He has the things that'll make you say, I'm just going to get into my desires and do whatever it is that I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do this thing. This is what I wish I'd understand when Paul said, I do what I didn't want to do. This is what it is. You know that thing in you that you be like, man, I don't want to do this. But damn, I just need it. I don't want to do this. But I feel like I have to have it. That's what Satan make you feel like, even in your head. So let's get into one of these scriptures real quick. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 28. I want to show y'all something about Satan and Satan's army, his minions, his guys, his partners, his crew. I want to show y'all something, right? And how the Most High God works. Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. Let's take a look at that real quick. The Lord created some spirits simply for vengeance, for revenge, nothing else. He'll make a spirit jump on you to piss you off, to make you want to hurt somebody. That's the only reason that spirit exists, to make you want to kill something, to make you want to hurt something, to make you want to damage or break something, to make you want to take something that belongs to somebody else and smash it. That so that you can feel better and have revenge. Tupac said, revenge is like the greatest joy next to having sex. That's how great revenge feels. The Lord created spirits strictly for vengeance. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 39, verse 28. It is, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. So these spirits that the Most High God created, they lay on sore strokes, meaning they beat the hell out of you. Like they put there's a spirit that makes you worry. There's a worry spirit. He don't want you to do no more worry. There's a spirit of depression. He don't want you to do nothing but be depressed all the time. There's a spirit of anger. Want you to be, you ever heard somebody say something, you're like, damn, why you always mad? You mad all the time. Every time I see you, you just mad as hell. One of them, that's an evil spirit that's on that person. Every time you deal with them, you talk to them, some people just negative all the damn time. Those kind of people, that is an evil spirit. Because that's not really who that person is. That person don't want to be like that, but they can't help it. They can't help it because they don't know how to fight that demon that is on them, because that demon is actually stronger than them. Because some people may think that, man, it's just the way it is. It's just who I am. These are my characteristics. But really, it's not. Those are not, because nobody wants to be around that, because that is annoying. Think about if you had to be around Igor from the damn Winnie the Pooh series every day. Like Tigger bouncing, he happy, he jumping, he swinging from stuff. Like Winnie the Pooh, he doing. Then you got the little piglet dude, he crying, he still living and enjoy life. And then you got this damn donkey that comes around with a pin on tail and a dark cloud following him everywhere he goes. What kind of person you tired of him? Even like you get tired of people every time they come around. Something go wrong. He come around. This nigga, somebody die every time this nigga come around. Something goes wrong. We can't never have fun because every time he fighting. This nigga drunk. This, you know what I'm saying? She always got to go have sex and try to run off with 4-5 different niggas every time we go out. We can't never enjoy ourselves because of this person. That is a demon. They don't want to be like that. She don't want to have sex with all them dudes, but she can't help it because that demon that's on her is making her lust and can't pick and choose which dude she want to have sex with. So she got to have sex with them all. She got to, because they ain't gonna feel satisfied until it gets that. And then guess what happens? This is the crazy part about what y'all don't understand about what demons do. Remember, this is the vessel, you driving it. You got the steering wheel. But that person that's holding the GPS, they want you to go right. Even though they want you to go left, even though you're supposed to go right. They don't want you to make the right turn. So they turn the GPS down and they tell you to go left. And then you run into a damn ditch or you go the wrong way. And now you're looking around like, hey, we just came this way twice already. I done made 4 rights. Something ain't right. I done made 4 lefts. Something ain't right. And they just sitting over there. Now they quiet. That's what the demon does to you. After this, the demon makes you feel shamed. Like he makes you feel shamed after you did what you knew that you weren't supposed to do. That demon get the hell on. And then he be like, got him. Got him. Like, listen, I'm telling you, he'll make you feel like in the moment while you're in it, it feels like the best thing ever. And right when you're about to reach your climax, the demon leaves you. And then it's like, imagine you like this with blinders on your eyes, and you just walking, and life is just happy. And then right before you walk in the hole, your eyes open up, and you see this big hole, but you can't stop it because you done already found yourself at the end. You already found yourself right there. And now you you 1 foot in the hole, you going down and down and down and down. And now what do you feel? You feel that shame. Now you completely ashamed because you like, damn, I didn't even want to do that. I didn't want to do that to myself. But now I have to feel it. Now I gotta feel the shame. But shame is a good thing because shame is what makes you change. Shame is what makes you strong enough to fight that demon. There's a righteous shame. There's a shame that'll make you say, I'm not the person I was yesterday because the person I want to be tomorrow, I'm going to be that today. I'm going to say it again. There's a shame that will make you say, I'm not going to be the person I was yesterday because the person I want to be tomorrow, I'm going to be today. That's what shame will make you do. Shame will make you say, nah, that ain't me. Shame will make you the same things you thought was your friends, they won't be your friends no more. The same family members that you used to run with and love so dearly, they won't be the same clique type family members with you like that no more. Because you changed. You changed. I don't even recognize you no more. You ever heard people say that? I don't even recognize who you are no more because that's how you're supposed to be. You know when people be like, I just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? I started working out. You know what I'm saying? My skin started clearing up. My hair got longer. My nails grew. You know what I'm saying? I started smelling good. I started grooming myself. All of this. And before you know it, people start saying, I don't even know who you are no more. Like the manifestation of who you're supposed to be already inside of you. It's already there. You just gotta pull it out. Like you gotta pull this out of you. Like you gotta fight for this little. There's a child inside of you right now that wants to be free. There's something inside of you right now that just was a beast. There's an animal. There's something in you right now that is caged up, but it can't break free because you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back with one thing. And you know what it is. You ain't gotta tell me. The scriptures say confession good for the soul, but nigga, you can't lie to me. You can lie to me. You can't lie to yourself. Ain't that, it's them over there, it's her, it's him. Nah, it's you. Like, this is what, man, I'm gonna tell you something. It don't matter where you try to go. You can move countries. Hell, you can move to Mars. You take you with you everywhere you go. You take you with you everywhere you go. And let's say you got Satan on your back and you know that you weak. He gonna keep riding you until you make yourself strong. Like, I'm telling you, it's simple as doing push-ups. Let's say one day you can't do 25, 30 push-ups. But you know what you can do? You can do one push-up today. And then tomorrow you can do 2 push-ups. Then the day after you can do 3 push-ups. Then the day after you can do 4 push-ups. And then the day after you can do 5 push-ups. And then the day after you can do 6 push-ups. And then the day after you can do 7 push-ups. You can do this. But you gotta want it. But there's gonna be obstacles in your way. There's gonna be things in your way that tell you that you can't do it, you can't have it, because first of all, it's gonna come in so many forms, right? Again, Satan, his devices, these spirits that's laying on these sword strokes, they come in so many forms. Remember, these spirits, they ain't just on you. The spirit can be on you and on somebody else at the same damn time. And you talk, it seems like you talking to you because of how clear the message coming across. You be like, damn, I got that so good. It felt like I was talking to myself, and maybe this is something that I should follow. Like, it'd be like, damn, maybe this is something that I should follow. Because I'm thinking that maybe this is actually right. Somebody else's fear will you. A lot of people don't about you being the full potential of who you could be. This is on you. You can't be as great as you want to be because I'm not as great as I want to be. My fear of being great, you know what I'm saying? Me being great, if you be great, then so many things could happen to you on the way. You gotta, if you walk in that road, you could get bit by a snake. It could be a bear down there. It could be puddles of water and your socks could get wet. You might lose your shoe. What if your hair? Yeah. Excuse me about that. Sorry, Salaki, about that. Let me know if we good. I think we good. But this is what y'all gotta understand. Satan don't want me to finish this class. He don't want me to finish the class but guess what? I'm going to finish the class. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This is how good Satan is. I'm hungry at the moment, right? I'm a little hungry at the moment. And I ain't even tripping because I'm really not hungry. But understand something. The class cut off the first time. The first thing that popped in my mind was, hey, look, don't worry about class. Just go and get something to eat. Just get something to eat and then do the class next week. That'll be better. That would be if I just did that. That's what Satan was telling me. It's just like me. The better thing. Let me get some ones and tell me if we back. Because it's trying to cut me off. It is trying. It's trying its damnedest to cut me off. What we looking like? See, I'm going to just get back to it. Y'all have got to understand the point of Satan. His job is to make you hurt yourself or hurt someone else. I'm going to say it again. The point of Satan is to make you hurt yourself or hurt someone else. When you want to say that thing that you know gonna hurt somebody's feelings, that's Satan. When you want to do the thing that you know gonna hurt somebody, that's Satan. He makes sure that you never build a relationship. He makes sure that you never meet the things that you want to be able to flourish and have a life. Because that's how he works. He wants you to have temporary happiness. He don't want you to have nothing that's good for you. Because if you have something that's too good for you, then how could he ever be able to do his job? I mean, he's always going to be able to tempt you, but damn, if you're strong, let's just, again, it'll be like a baby irritating you. And all you have to do is raise your voice at the baby, and the baby will start crying, and the baby will leave you. The baby will go away because its feelings are hurt. And that's the way that Satan works. That's the way that demons work. They lay on these sore strokes on people that they feel cannot take it. They do their best. I mean, literally, they'll bring on the pain. They bring on the pain to make sure that you are no longer able to stand it. Like, if you are not confident, you understand, in your strength, you are going to lose this battle. You're gonna lose every battle that you want. I'm talking again, y'all. I'm not. Let's take it off of the spooky hooky stuff. If you want to be fit, you need to go to the gym. Going to the gym is not gonna be easy. It ain't. And you gotta eat better. You gotta watch your calories. You gotta do a lot of stuff. You understand? Let's say you want you a good woman. You got to become a good man. And that's going to take work. First of all, brother, I hate to say it, but you got to get you some kind of money. Like, and I take that back. You ain't got to get money to have a good woman. I take that back. Because brothers in UPK, like, there are brothers that do the work of the Lord and only do the work of the Lord. That's right. Let me put that up there. That's what you got to do. No matter what it is. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, you have got to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you're going to lose every hour. You'll never, ever be able to have the things that you want. But I'm just letting you know, the reason I said money anyway is because you got to have money in America. You got to be able to get the things that you want and to be able to provide the things that your woman wants. You understand? If you don't want to have the poverty headache, and poverty is a damn headache. I'm just letting you know. Poverty is a damn headache. Not being able to buy the simple things that you want, not being able to get that piece of cookie, get some ice cream, you know what I'm saying? Not being able to put gas in your car, not being able to, you know what I'm saying, pay simple bills. Oh, that's the headaches of poverty. That's the headaches of being broke. Just imagine if you didn't have to do that, though. But in order to have these things, you have to put in the work. Satan is going to make sure he putting in the work. Satan putting in the work. Oh, he doing it. He doing his job. He's making sure that you are frustrated as hell every day. With your marriage, that's Satan. When your marriage ain't going good, even if it is going good, he threw a monkey wrench in there just to make sure, just to see what you was going to do. To see, like, this is how he worked on you, man. Thank you. Overtime, too. Because these are Satan works. Satan put it in overtime. Satan see, like, where your marriage failing at, and he'll do something small. He know that you don't like the cap left off the toothpaste. He'll make her leave the cap off the damn toothpaste every day this week just to make you clean the hell out over the damn cap being left off the toothpaste, which means nothing. Nothing. It don't mean a damn thing. Like, it don't mean she don't love you. It don't mean like your life gonna end. It don't mean that things that bugs gonna crawl. It don't mean nothing. It's just a damn cap on some toothpaste. But for some reason, it irks the hell out of you. And you just can't, baby, put the cap on the toothpaste. Drive you crazy. But that's Satan, bro. He'll do that, right? And now I'm just saying this one thing. That's one thing. He'll do that. And he'll be working on you with that one thing, right? And then you'll go to work. As you're on the way to work, you catch a blowout. Now you gotta all the way to work. You mad as hell. First, your wife, she left the damn cap off the toothpaste, and the toothpaste was all on the sink, and it dried up. So you didn't have time to scrub it up, so you mad at her for that. And then she didn't even do it and clean it up, and you know she saw it, so you thinking about that. And then you tell her about it, and she tell you, just wipe it up. So you like, no, you wipe it up now. You mad about that. You get in the car, slam the door, you drive it off. You start to go on the road, and you almost to work, and you catch a damn flat. Your tire blow out. Now you're just flooping all the way to work. You finally get to work. You like, nobody talked to me. I'm mad as hell about waiting on the toothpaste this morning. And now I done caught a flat. Now you get in here, and the first thing the boss say is, hey, you didn't put your cover sheet on the memo that we had. And so now we need you to go back to every email and find the cover sheet that we could just send you, but I need you to go find it and put it on your email. What the hell are you going to do? Just mad as hell now for everything. Everything pissing you off. Life just ain't going the way that you want it to go. When this could have been an easy day, what's the first thing people say? Oh, man, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Man, it can't be that bad. No, it's that bad. It's that bad. And this is what we also got to understand, or what we got to get a real clear picture of. A tolerance for pain. You have got to have a high propensity for pain. Your tolerance for pain gotta be God tier. It gotta, like my brothers in UPK say, it gotta be over 9,000. It has to be over 9,000. Because I'm telling you, he coming with the pain. He's gonna give you headache after headache after headache. Yeah, I'm talking about it's gonna be like, oh, I can't breathe. It's so much wrong. When all I had, when this could have been so simple, this could have been easy for me. But why? Why make it easy? Because what they say about people that get things easy, they don't appreciate it. All the things that you was given in your life for free. Where they at now? Where them things at now? I bet you don't know. I bet you don't know. But think about everything that you had to work for. Think about it. I bet you remember the time. I bet you remember the time that you had to break your back for that $20 and you felt like you deserved more. And you remember every dollar that you spent because you didn't want to spend it because you worked so damn hard for it. That's the way it goes. You can't appreciate it. You cannot appreciate it if it's just given to you on a silver platter. They got that saying that hard times make strong men. Strong men make good times. Good times make weak men. This is what they say. For the simple fact that when you're giving something so easily, you give it away. You might just blow it. Think about people that get left an inheritance. That inheritance be gone within that first year. Think about all the lottery winners. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars given away. And what they do with the money? Blew it, back in the ghetto, back in the goddamn trailer park, back living middle class, back in to the grave. People that killed themselves committed suicide because they didn't have nothing left. Because they didn't have the happiness inside of themselves because they gave themselves over to that demon. This is what y'all got to understand. Sometimes people switch seats with the passenger and they let the passenger drive. They let Satan take all the way over. Satan start whooping. And Satan ain't got no intentions of wrecking them up. Like Satan gonna crash this bitch. That's his job. He gonna go 180. Like Satan gonna make sure 85 turnpike down the turnpike. That's what Satan's gonna do. He's gonna go down the turnpike 85 on a snowy day. What you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? That's his job. And not only that, this is how Satan works. Satan, for my brothers in the hood, Satan like the setup girl. Satan is like that little broad that you see with them booty shorts that got her breast out, popping she got the yucky weave in, or the Brazilian Malay, whatever she got in, her nails long, she popping gum, and she having sex with everybody in the hood. But when she see you, she know you a pluck, and she about to pluck you. Because what she do? She take you up to that room, she lock that door behind her, and right when you get naked and your pants around your ankles, you forgot to check the bathroom. And them four niggas with the shiesties come out. The four with the shiesties come out with tones and yaks in your face telling you to lay it down and give me everything you got. Because you were given over. That's how Satan work, right? Satan gonna sweet talk you. Satan gonna give you that slow, sweet death. He gonna make it feel good to you until it ain't. Like, imagine if you was in the middle of making love to your husband or to your wife. And then, right as you're about to climax, they stab you in the stomach with a knife. Imagine that. Right as you making love to your husband, you making love to your wife, and right as you're about to reach the climax, they stab you with a knife in your stomach. And they stick it slow. That's how Satan works. He make it feel good to you. He make you think everything is okay and it's going to be all right. And then right at the end, you crash and burn. You crash and you burn. Because you thought it was all good. You thought this was your partner. You thought this was a woman that loved you. This was a man that loved you when the whole time, red flag, fire hazard, warning, turn around, you're about to die, go the other way. My mama told me, my best friend told me, my daddy told me, come on, man, everybody telling you. We all telling you. But now you, what do your next say? You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hoe, you broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know your old man said you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. That's you. You crying. You allowing Satan to take you down that road, and when you get there, it ain't nothing there. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. And now, Satan again, he was driving the car because you switched with him. You switched with him. You let him tell you he led your life now. You led by lust. You led by, you know what I'm saying, your decision, whatever you want to do, you led by that. I want to get girls. I want to get clothes. I want to get money. I want to fly trips. I want to, you know what I'm saying? But now, for my sisters that want them trips, you right now, if you want to go to Dubai as a black woman, a Hispanic or Namibian woman, there's a man online, that will pay for you for a trip to Dubai. But guess what you got to do when you get there? I know y'all thinking like, he gonna want to have sex with me. No. They want to defecate on you. And for those that don't understand the clinical term of defecate, they want to drop a deuce on you. They want to dookie on you. They want to put feces on you. And they want you to rub it in. They want to drop some hot feces right on your chest. They want you to rub it in for your trip to Dubai. But you take hours there. That's all you get. It ain't like your life finna change for the better. It ain't like you finna become 100 millionaire. It ain't like you get $1 million. It ain't like you had a generational wealth. It ain't like you got a key ticket to heaven. You gotta go experience hell for some temporary happiness. That ain't heaven. That ain't heaven. For me to say that I was swimming underwater in a hotel. I gotta go have somebody drop a dookie on me? I gotta let you drop a dookie on me just to say that I was eating shrimp 100 feet in the air. What? Nah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Satan will give you what you want, but guess what you gotta give to get it? And he ain't asking for it right then and there. You ain't gotta, Satan don't never be like, look, you gotta give me this right now. I want this thing right here. Oh, no. Satan gonna wait till you get at the end and he can watch you enjoy it all. Like, let's think about gluttony, right? When you get a plate and you're hungry, like let's say you're real hungry, you ain't got to eat all day. What's the first thing they tell you about going to the grocery store? Don't go in there hungry because you're going to buy everything. That's the same thing. That's how Satan is. He'll starve you out. And then he'll sit a big plate full of food in front of you. Knowing that your mind telling you to eat it all, eat it all, eat it all, eat it up. And let's say you keep doing it, you eat. What's going to happen at the end? You're going to have damn food stuffed up here, your stomach hurting, you're about to go and throw up because now you're nauseous and you done overfed your damn self. That's Satan. That's how he works. He'll make sure that you get everything that you want along the way. He played a long game. Something that most people don't think about. This chess, not checkers. This is chess, not checkers. He ain't waiting. He ain't trying to get instant gratification. Satan want to lay back and think about that later on. He want to be able to enjoy the fruits of his labor. Satan is a farmer because he plants seeds all day long. Satan plants seeds all season long, all year round. Think about it. He'll have you wanting something for an entire year until you give in. I'll do that. Satan to make you feel like, man, look, you got to have it right now. Look, you ain't got to get it right now. Just play it cool, play it cool. Just do this, do that, do this, do this, do that, do that. And you will have it by the end of the year. Keep working on it. And you know damn well that you ain't supposed to have that. So that thing right there is not going to be good for you. But we convince ourselves and we say, nah, me, it ain't going to happen to me. It ain't going to happen to me because one thing I always hear from street niggas know not to play with me. Niggas know not to play with me. Get real pride, be full of themselves. Niggas know not to play with me. We're all in the same. Life is the same for them all. It does. What happens to women that say, I don't need no man? What can a man do for me? I got my own house, got my own car, got my own money. I go on trips. I don't need a man for nothing. And then a nigga kicking your door or some devil that is on drugs, on crystal meth, come kicking in your door at 3 o'clock in the morning while you sleeping. And you didn't have the heart to go to shoot a pistol. You couldn't even go to the gun range because you were afraid of guns. Or you do got a gun, but you're not trained on how to use it. Everybody can have a gun, but when you got to use it, it's a different thing. It's a completely different thing because you got to remain calm, cool, and collected. It ain't that easy. He'll make you feel good about your decisions until the moment you actually got to make a real one. This is why people always say like, oh, you go to the Lord when things get hard. because you didn't make those decisions. You didn't make the right decisions from the beginning. That when it got later, when it got worse later, that you could be able to maneuver through it. Everybody remember Aesop's fables, right? And everybody remember the fable about the grasshopper and the ant. How the grasshopper would play all summer. He would just be bouncing around. He would see the ants and tell them, man, come have fun. And they'll be like, nah, we harvesting and gathering food for later, for the winter that's coming up. And the grasshopper like, all right, y'all do that. I'm going to go hit this water. I'm about to go jump over here. I'm about to go do this. That's how Satan works. He all in your ear, like, do this, do that. Man, leave that alone. You don't need that right now. Don't worry about that. You can get that later. You can have instant gratification now because guess what? YOLO, you might not live tomorrow. You might not live to tomorrow, so YOLO, we got to do it now. Everything has to be now. Microwave. Put it in the microwave now. I don't want to work for nothing. I don't want to have longevity. I don't want to have endurance. I don't want to have stamina. I don't want to have perseverance. It's too hard to have those things. So I want it now. Because if I get it now, I don't have to, I can, look, if I get it now, my future will be better tomorrow, right? No. Because what I said earlier, what was on the screen earlier? If you do not put in the work, if you don't put in the work, you're gonna lose everything you got. You're gonna lose it. Because now it's time to make some real decisions. It's time for you to make some adult decisions, baby girl, young man. It's time for you to make some adult decisions. And you're going to have to make the right choice. The Lord don't give us free will. He gives us freedom of choice. You can do the right thing or the wrong thing. Ain't no in between. You can do the right thing or the wrong thing. There is no in between. You're going to get a reward, or you're going to get punished. Thing is, you know what you're going to receive. You know it. But it's all about if you want the thing now. That's where a lot of us lose at. We want it now so bad that we don't even work or put in the time to have it later. Like, think of how many brothers can't get jobs because they don't want to stop getting high. Don't want to stop smoking weed. So they'll go get pissed. They'll go get some urine from a drugstore. They'll go take pills. They'll go ask somebody for some urine. They'll go do all of these things to be able to pass a drug test instead of stopping. Instead of just stopping for 30 days, drinking water or drinking some diuretics to get it out your blood, instead of doing that, I'm going to do everything else. People will actually stop being friends with you because you told them to stop smoking weed. Because you said you don't want to smoke weed no more. They like, oh, I can't be friends with you. Oh, I ain't trying to hear all that. You gonna be telling me don't be doing this and don't be man. Look, to hell with all that. We can't be friends. Nah. I don't want that kind of relationship with you. Your long-term friends that you've been doing for 10, 15 years will cut you the hell off. Because you don't come to the crab boil no more. You don't come to the what's them does down there in New Orleans with the big eyes. You don't come to the crawfish boil no more. They don't want you around. They don't want you around. Family worse. Family worse. Because your family grew up with you. They watch. Okay, this is how family is, right? And remember, we're talking about principalities and demons, right? This is how family members work when it comes to demons, their demonship. This demon has been around with them since they were a baby, since they were a child, a toddler. And they watch you grow up. That demon that's on them, they watch you grow up as a little demon too, that the demon that was on you. They watch that demon grow. They watch you grow. And the demon that's on them never wants that demon that's on you to leave. But let's say that demon that's on you does leave. What your family gonna say? You used to eat pork. You used to eat crab and shrimp and lobster. You used to be a hoe. You used to kill niggas and sell dope. You used to. Dang, I can't change. Oh, you don't want me to change. Oh, you want me to be the hoe that I was. Oh, you want me to keep killing people. Oh, you want me to keep kicking those. I see. I see. Yeah. Oh, you holy now. Oh, you holier than thou. You better than us now. You think you better than me? Because you don't eat no pork, because you don't eat no shrimp, no crab, no lobster. Oh, you said you don't sin, you, yeah, okay, yeah, you better than. Well, really, technically I am. Technically, you are better. Because you're a better person than yourself, than you were yesterday. And you're a better person than the person that you're talking to. Because you chose to put in the work. You chose to not be distracted or defeated by the things that's in your way. You chose not to be a bitch. You chose not to be weak. You chose to be a goddamn warrior. You chose to be a fighter and to be strong. That's what you chose. But not them. They chose fear and weakness. And now they need to project that onto you. They got to make you back into the person you was. Because that's the only way they can love you. Is if you are weaker than them. They can't love you if you're stronger than them. Don't nobody want to love nobody that's stronger than them. Because how you're not the victim no more. They need you to be the victim. Satan needs you to be the victim. Because when you're the victim, you gotta have somebody to come and save you. You gotta have somebody to always pat you on your back and make you feel good about them horrible ass decisions that you're making. You gotta have misery as your company. This is what y'all gotta understand. They need you to be weak. They need you to be the victim. And it's not even them that want you to be this way. It's the demon that's on them that they don't even know that they gotta fight. Most people, this is what y'all got the advantage of knowing. Y'all got the advantage of knowing that it is a fight every day. Y'all got the advantage of knowing that it's a war every day. Y'all got the advantage of looking outside and seeing that, damn, I really got to fight because it's really outside. It's really going on out there. It's really happening out there. And if I don't put on the armor and fight, I'm going to die. But think about everybody else that don't know that. They don't have a damn chance. They ain't got a chance to live. They are walking around thinking everything is okay and don't even know that it's about to be over for them. It's about to be over. And they don't even know it. Think about that. Just think about that. Think about Martin Luther King when he said, I feel I have led my people and integrated them into a burning building. Think about that. Could none of us see the fire? Could none of us smell the smoke? The smoke didn't fill up our lungs as we found one after into this goddamn burning house? None of us. We just followed like sheep to the slaughter. We all just died. We all just went along, and we're all losing our lives now, because we did not realize that we are in a battle. We are in a war. It is time to fight. You are a vessel. You are the driver of this vessel. There is something else inside of you, though, that don't want you to drive. It wants to drive. And it wants to take you the wrong way. Your destination is vacation. Its destination is slow. Your destination is freedom. Its destination is death. These are the things that you got to deal with and fight through when you're dealing with Satan. And he don't want you to even know that it's. Let me just read this scripture. I got to show y'all. I told y'all he don't want y'all to realize that he gonna give it to you slow. He gonna make you think everything is sweet and good. Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan. So no. So like, no. That ain't the one. Here we go. I'm telling you. Let me show you something. This is how Satan worked. This is how he worked. 2 Corinthians 11:14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Satan transformed himself into an angel of light. Everybody want to be in the light. Everybody want to be in the light because you can see in the light. You can get things done in the light. Think about when you're outside in the daytime. Or think about being in the country in the daytime. And then think about being in the country in the nighttime. There's no lights. You can't see. You can't work. You can't retire and go in the house. That's how Satan is. He has transformed himself into the thing that you want. You want to be able to go outside. So he gives you outside. You want to be able to work. So he gives you work. You want to be able to do all of these things. And he gives you all of these things. But this is the difference. But this is how you know. This is how you differentiate between if it was given to you by Satan or if it was given to you by the Lord. What did you have to do to get it? Just ask yourself, what did you have to do to get this? Did you have to do something that went against who you are? Because if you feel like you did something that went against who you are, you didn't get that righteously. That ain't a gift from God. Drug dealers sell dope all day, and then as soon as they get the biz, they say, thank you, God. Oh, yeah, you thanking the power, all right, but it ain't the right kind of power. It ain't the power that's going to give you a vehicle that's going to last you for 20 years. It ain't the God of the Toyotas. No. It's the God of the Doom buggy. It's the God of the linen car. The car that's going to break down on you as soon as you get it off the lot. That's the kind of God you serve when you serve Satan. Because he'll make you seem like, oh, I got a car. As long as I got me a car, I got a car. And then You don't even know it. Satan is like Matilda daddy. He done sold you a damn Matilda car. He done sold you a damn Matilda car. That's Satan. He Matilda daddy. He done rolled back the numbers on the engine to say zero, made you niggas brand new, put some paint on it, washed it, cleaned the inside, sold it to you. 2 weeks later, they just shut down. When you thought you had a gym. Because guess how much you paid for it? Knowing that a car usually costs about 60,000, 50,000, 70,000. Now you only paid 5,000. You only paid 5,000. And not only did you let this dude lie to you, you lied to yourself. And you told yourself, yeah, this gonna be a good car. As long as I take care of it, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, that's what all the drug dealers say. That's what all the whores say. That's what all the murderers say. As long as I watch my back. As long as I do this. As long as I ship the dope through the mail this way. As long as I have sex with a condom on, I can have sex if I want to. You can. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not here to convince you. Satan ain't there to convince you neither. Satan there to trick you. He gonna just lay the trap out for you and see if you. Satan traps literally are the stick in the box with the string on it. That's a Satan trap. He'll give you the stick with the box and the string on it, and you will get caught under the box. And you can't figure out how to get from under the box. That's what Satan will lay for you. Or he'll lay down a goddamn bear trap. The one that's like this and that's gonna snap on you, he'll lay them down too. But this is what the Lord is stronger than him. The Lord made you strong better than the angels. You are better. Because you can command him. You don't even realize that you can command spirits. You can make the spirits do what you want them to do. They can make you do what they want you to do. The same way they can trick you and make you do this because they crafty. You a child of Jacob. Jacob was what they call a quote-unquote supplanter, which means a hustler, meaning that he don't run that game on you. Think about it, black people, we run game all day. This is us. We got the gift of God, communication, ruling nation. We're the one that came up with rhyming words to make it sound good. That's us. What they say, we can sell water to a whale, salt to a snail. That's us. Satan works like that. He got the same kind of spirit you got. He got the same moves you got. He know how you gonna move because he been studying you. He been studying you. He know when you gonna go left. He watched film on you. Anybody that watch sports, basketball, football, soccer, hockey, whatever it is. When it's a really good player, what they do, what Kobe do? This is why Kobe was one of the greatest to ever do it. Because he would watch you in slow motion on film. He would watch when you pick the ball up like this, and when you turn it up like this, and when you go for the layup, he watching all that. He watching you when you do the crossover, when you coming like that, when he watching it. And he know the moment you make that right step, or your pinky toe move to the left, he know you're gonna do that move, and he stripped you. That's how you gotta be with it. That's how you gotta be with Satan. Because I'm trying to tell you, it's another voice in your head. That voice ain't you. It ain't you. You gotta gotta bob and weave. You gotta train. You gotta go run 1,000 goddamn miles. You gotta get your jab right, get your hook right, get your uppercut right. You gotta get it right. He out there fighting. He out there running. He out there training. He out there doing everything he need to do to take you down because you are a worthy opponent. Or at least he think you are. He think you are. So he training for you like you the greatest to ever do it. That's how Satan train. Satan train like you are the greatest to ever do it. Like you the greatest to ever touch this thing. To ever plant your feet on earth. That's how he looking at you. So he know what's gonna get you off your game. He gonna be in your ear when you about to go up and when you standing up about to shoot. He gonna be in your ear. You sorry as hell. When you gonna make sure he gonna be elbowing you, he gonna be pushing you, he gonna be doing everything he can. Pinching you, biting you, scratching you. This ain't no fair game. This is a street fight. This is a brawl for your life. That's how serious this is. This is a brawl for your life. I want everybody to think about it like this. Brothers, he about to take your manhood. Sisters, he about to take your innocence. That bastard better rape a corpse because he ain't getting mine. He ain't getting mine. I'm ready to die I'm ready to die by my manhood. Because at the end of the day, I can lose everything, but guess what I got left? I can say I'm a man. Facts. Ain't nobody taking nothing. And I can't let Satan do that to me. And if you claim you real, you wouldn't let him do it to you neither. Because you claim you got somewhere that you want to be. You claim that you want to be somebody. You claim that you want to be this person. Why you ain't working on it? Why you ain't putting in the work to be that? Oh, you lying to yourself. You lying to yourself because that make you feel good. You getting dopamine and instant gratification by lying to yourself. You gonna go to your grave lying to your damn self. You are not the person that you want to be because you take you everywhere you go. Meaning that you the same person no matter where you go. So you think you about to see a change? Ain't no change coming from mixing water with mud, but then thinking now I'm gonna mix the mud with the water instead. No, I'm gonna mix the dirt with the water instead. No, I'm gonna mix the water with the dirt instead. No, I'm gonna mix the water with the dirt with the mud. Yeah, we getting different results, all right. Ain't that what they call insanity? You ain't even fighting back, man. You gotta fight back. Like at least when we saw the movie, did you at least pinch the bitch? Did you at least pinch him? Did you put your hands up? Did you ball up? Did you do anything? Or did you just let them smack you, walk over, take the candy out your mouth, smack you in the face, push you down in the mud and walk off? Yeah, that's what did. Did you let that happen? Oh, I know you. No, you ain't. You're supposed to be a real nigga. You're supposed to be a real, sis. You're a princess? Oh, that's princess behavior. That's becoming of a princess. That thing you just say out of your mouth right there, that was becoming of a princess. Oh, what you did earlier today, that's what real women do, huh? Oh, you got excuses. You only did that because, okay, I got you. You did that because of that. Yeah, Satan make you feel good with them excuses too. All the things that you be saying that you know is not logical. You just saying it because you don't want to talk about it no more. It make you feel good, or you ain't got to deal with the consequences. Here's what you fail to understand. This is the law. Every action has a reaction. This is natural law. You can't push without something pushing back at you. You can't pull something without it pulling back at you. You're going to have to deal with the consequences of your actions. Point blank, period. There's no talking about it. You have got to decide, what do I want in life? Do I want to be happy now and for a little while? Or do I want to be for a long time and have it be sustained? Like I'm telling y'all, you don't want attention from the Lord. You want retention with the Lord. You don't want attention from the Lord. You want retention. Meaning that you want him to keep you. So that when you being kept, you can always have the things you need. Women, just think about if you could always have your hair done, always have your nails done, always have pretty clothes, always be able to go on trips, always be able to have money in your account, always be able to go out and eat and have drinks with your friends. Imagine if you could have that peace. Imagine if you could have that kind of peace in your life. Imagine if the Lord would give you that thing if you just did one thing, and that was not out. Imagine if the Lord said, I'll give you everything you want if you never argue with him about multiple wives again. Everything right here, silver platter, is yours. The life you want, everything you need. Just don't argue with your husband about this topic ever again. You can argue with him about anything else. Don't bring this up. Do you want it? You know what that demon in your mind gonna do. He's gonna bring on all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. It's gonna be online. Girl, if he, all niggas shoot. Girl, if he ain't with you and you only, he don't love you. Girl, you need to leave him. There's gonna be all kinds of things. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Shaquat, y'all. Shaquat. This is what y'all need, right? Shaquat is silence. Silence. Just be quiet. Because in silence, you can think. There's clarity in silence. You don't worry about those voices in your head because this is silence, right? All those things that I was saying earlier were incorrect. All of those things that I was thinking earlier will have me losing my husband. Those things will not give me the outcome that I want. Like, you want your husband to do whatever you want, manipulate him. Manipulate him. But not immediately. Because Satan gonna tell you, go in there and just start bitching. Just go start bitching. Don't even let them get a word in. Just bitch, 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 bitch. Start crying. Just start crying. Don't even make him feel bad, even if it's not his fault. That's how you can get anything you want. Just go. Just do it. Matter of fact, go in there, play sick, start bitching, start crying right now. Right now. Go in there, knock some stuff over. Don't act like you don't know what you're doing. Just act like a baby. Do that. Do that. Because I'm telling y'all, it's going to make sure that you get everything you want. Satan is convincing. He's convincing. He'll even, this is how good he is. Let me tell y'all how good he is. He'll put images in your mind and put them in there to where they look real. He'll make you dream about it and make it feel real. You will daydream about it. You will start to see it play over and over like a movie. It's like when you try to stop singing a song, but you can't stop singing this one part because that little voice in your head won't stop singing it. That's how he does it, man. He don't want you to win. If you win, he loses. He can't lose. He got a 98% conviction rate. He can't lose. How is he going to report back to the Lord that he took a L? Satan ain't taking no L's. Satan ain't taking no L's. But are you? But are you? Do you want more L's on your belt? Because I'm telling you, he's going to be that voice in your mind telling you, hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Do it the way you want to do it. Even though you got all the advice from everybody in your corner telling you the right way. Next scripture real quick. Let me show y'all something else. Let me go back to this Ecclesiastes before we finish that out. Let me finish that out. Because this is what I want y'all to understand. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. The Lord sends these spirits out to do these things. To make sure that you pay. And they lay on sword strokes in their fury. In the time of destruction, so like they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Did y'all hear that? It appeases the wrath of him that made them. That's Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Chapter 38, chapter 39, verse 28. The demons work for the Most High God. They do what he tells them to do. And they don't disobey him like you. They do their job. And they report back that they done their job. And when they finish and report back, they did their job, it makes the Lord smile. It makes the Lord smile that that demon got you to be a wicked bastard because he sees you for who you really are. He sees you for the disgusting bastard that you really are deep down inside. He see you, sis. He see you. He know you nasty. You can try to go home, take a bath. You can put on the Dove. You can wash the inside of the thing. You can dish it. You can wash all of the stains off of your face, off of your clothes. You can do all of that. You can even sit in the corner and cry as you sit in the shower with your makeup running down your face with your mascara. He see it. He see it. And he knows that you don't want to be like that, but he wants you to fight. He wants you to fight. Because if you don't fight, you will never appreciate not being a whore. You will never appreciate a good man. How can the Lord give you a good man when all you don't do is get tired of him because he's not your entertainment? He ain't entertaining you no more. He ain't laying it down right. He ain't got enough money. He ain't funny enough. He ain't tall enough. He ain't dark skinned enough. He ain't never nothing. He ain't intelligent enough. So you leave him to go on to the next man thinking that, oh, he's better than the man that I have. And then you find out he ain't enough neither. So you go on to the next man. They'll never be enough. No man will ever be enough. Because what Satan has done is he has created this man in your mind that you'll never be able to get, because God never made a man like that. God never made a 6'7" or a 6'6" built man with millions and millions of dollars, the perfect personality, loves to read poetry, is a fighter, I'm talking about can jump the highest, run the highest, has the longest ding dong, can say things that make you melt in your drawers, and just he's always at home, but he's always gone too, and you miss him. God ain't never made no man like that, ever. Christ wasn't even that. Christ wasn't even that. And he was the greatest man that ever lived. The women of today would call Christ, they'd be like, nigga, you a bum. I don't want you. They would call Christ a bum and a broke dusty. Straight up. They would call Christ a dusty. Like, you ain't got no house? Oh, nigga, you a bum. You talking about God. We don't want to hear that. Where your bands? Bands to make me dance. That's what they'll tell Christ. Christ will literally do a miracle, turn water into wine, and they'll ask him, nigga, you ain't got no Hennessy? You ain't got no DeLeon? The hell going on with this man? Because Satan has led this place into the pits of hell. And we think being in hell is heaven. We think that having this instant gratification is the best that we're ever going to get. This is why black people are so selfish. This is why Native Indians are so damn selfish. This is why Hispanics are so selfish, because everything that we get, we think we'll never have it long. So we got to enjoy it now. I have to enjoy it now, and I can't give you none because I probably won't have it again. And if I do get it again, you didn't work hard for yours, so you can't have none. I can't give you none of mine. I can't share with you. That's Satan. Because now, if I don't build that relationship with this person, who knows when I'll need them or what they can help me with. It might be that one extra call. You might have went down your entire call log in your phone and you skipped over their name because you know how you did them last time. And Satan is making you ashamed. Satan is making you remember. He playing a vivid movie in your mind of how you did them, and now you can't even call out and touch them. You can't even reach out and touch a nigga because you did them dirty. Satan played a long game. I'm telling y'all, if you want to win, if you want to get better in life, realize that everybody is out to get you. Everybody wants you to fail. Everybody out in the world wants you to fail. They don't want, because they don't even know that they got a demon on them. They don't even know it. Now, I'm not saying everybody, of course, everybody like everybody. There are good people in the world that want to see you succeed, and they'll speak life into you and praise you for good things. But again, you have the advantage to know There's a war going on outside, and no man is safe from it. Satan got tricks. Satan got devices. And he's going to use everything that he can to stand in the way of what you want. And he'll even give it to you so that you don't serve the Most High God. It's all a test. It's all a test. Now, what you gonna do? You gonna pass or you gonna fail? Shalom, Israel.